How is everybody doing today? I have Miss Ruth. She is coming. She's on the other side. Mr. Omer is sitting here. He's eating his clothes. See that clothes right there? He's eating this clothes. See this? See the hole? Uh-huh. He's ruined everything in clothes. Either he sits there and he cries and eats it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know why he's crying. You could ask him, but he don't understand anything. Good morning, everybody. Ogre, I see Ogre's on this morning. So good morning, Ogre. Let's see here. How is everything with you? So today, I wanted to talk about relationships, and the reason I'm talking about it, I think that's some of the questions I get a lot of is relationships. Mommy, would you hand me the blue towel there? I'm just going to wipe this. Relationships and what affects right there underneath. Okay, there's a blue towel right there. Just hand me the blue towel. That works perfectly. Thank you. Relationships and what? There we go. Let's see. It's amazing, isn't it? It's like washing your glasses. A lot of times what happens is you meet. Good morning, Rick. How you doing this morning? How is everything? And how are you liking the Philippines? Are you everything okay? You enjoying yourself? You know, it's always a pleasure seeing you. And I want to thank you for always coming on our videos. And thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Scoot, good morning. How are you doing this morning, Scoot? How are things with you? I hope you're doing well. And I hope everything is well with you and be joy and the wonderful family you have. You have a great family, Scoot. Keith Richards, good morning. How you doing, Keith? Miss Ruth is coming over. Pumpkin Joe, good morning, Joe. How you doing? How's Mr. Pumpkin Joe doing? How are things with you, my friend? Good morning, Ken Unger. How you doing, Mr. Ken? Good to see you. How I know you can't wait to get back here in a period of time you're planning on coming back. I know that it's something that once you leave and you were here and you had such a good time and enjoyable and you go back and you go, oh no, and then you want to go back to the vacation, you know, you want to come back here. There. Understandably so, understandably so. So how's Mr. Scoot at work? Oh, Scoot, you're at work? Okay, I understand. So, and you know, a lot of times too, you don't realize, but even Ruth and I thought about this. Your relationship, yeah, I can't wait to get back. Your relationship with your Filipino when you come here, it's like you're excited and you can't wait, and it's all really good. And then you meet the family and it's all good. And then you travel around, it's good. Then when you get situated and into your routines, you know, after a few months and 6 months, whatever, that's when really the relationship starts to develop. I mean, that's when really your bonding comes into factor. That's where Ruth and I really bonded after that 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I mean, we thought a lot of hard, like if we wanted to live over here, if we wanted to buy over here, what exactly is that going to entail and how good is it going to be, right? So we thought about that. So get your pillow there, honey. She got her pillow. Get your other pillow for your back. Just have pillows set on. Y'all see her driving. Don't even want to talk about it. She can barely see over the steering wheel, okay? I'm just saying.
Hello.
She has to set on a bunch of pillows. Yeah, you can't wait. Just waking up. My wife is out with our broker setting out our signs for a house and lot sale around the island. Oh, good. Good, Pumpkin Joe. So you're selling your house? Are you moving? Or you have open house? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with it. Graham, good morning.
Graham, it's a long time no see.
Long time no see. Good to see you, Graham. Good morning, Mr. You're LOL, Mr. Mom this morning. I understand that. It's okay. You don't mind it. I know you love your babies. Yeah, and you know what, Ken? How's the cars? Are they still having a supply problem on cars? Some of the guys are telling me they're having a supply problem on just about a lot of stuff there. So, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
Why did we... Here, let me move this over here closer.
Just leave there, Ba.
Okay, leave there, Ba. Okay. Did you... Ask Ruth what we did this morning.
Walking.
Walking. Exercise.
Mark King, good morning.
Morning, Mark King. So we did walking.
Christopher.
Meany. Christopher Meany, good morning, good morning. It's good to see you up and shout healthy and well. Thank you. How are things?
You still supply issue with cars.
Hey, bus stop. Good morning, bus stop.
Bus stop.
Yes, supply issues with cars, I see. Boy, that would be hard. And as your salesman, if a customer comes in and say they want a particular car and you can't get it, that's got to be hard.
Hello from Midwest.
Oh, from Midwest. Well, welcome Midwest. We're moving to Mindinao. I plan on moving right next to you. Come on over, buddy. Come on. In fact, just move this lot over here.
He has already a property here.
Who, Pumpkin?
Huh?
I think so. I don't know. I know that it's, that'd be really good.
Rick Morris, your area is still available, right?
Yeah, Rick Morris is there. Rick has some property, Pumpkin Joe, if you're ever interested. Property here where we're at.
It's close to the resort.
Yeah, it's very close to R&R Resort. You can look it up online.
Our spring resort is very nice.
And he's close, so Rick probably can talk to you about that if you're interested. Rick's online here this morning, so if you guys are interested, no worries. I'll be returning, Pumpkin Joe. Yeah, you moved right next to me. It's okay. I love it. Hey, everybody else is leaving me. Claude and Jessica's leaving in July the 12th, and I go, there's no one else. Me and Ollie, and there's 2 other Americans. So me, Ollie, 2 other Americans. I found another American. He's been here.
And Jane.
Joe
and Janie Journey.
Good morning, Joe. How you doing? Joe is learning the language, and you're doing a really good job with that, Joe. Keith Richards, I'll be returning to the Philippines in September. Do you think all the travel restrictions be done away with? A lot of them will. I think so. They were talking about maybe a possibility of a lockdown again. I don't know that that's going to occur. I think it's going to be a lot better than it was, as it seems today. Let me put it that, as it seems today, it's going to be okay.
I'm back.
I'm back. Where you been, Ogre? Coffee to you. Good morning.
Him Vice Hair Solution. Hello.
Yeah, him. Yeah. Versus Hair Solution. So, Pumpkin, you're moving to Mindinao. Okay, we're at Mindinao. If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but we're at Mindinao. Are you moving to? You going to Davao? Or are you going to CDO? Or are you going to go to Cotabato, Zamboanga? Where you go? No, Zamboanga's not in Mindinao, is it? It's in
Mindinao.
Is it? Mindinao is huge, guys. I mean, it's huge. Of course, Scott knows more about it than I do, how huge it is. There's Tom. A 708. Looks like from all the cautions going to do it again with the housing market. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Christopher Meany. I'd be good. You know, land here is really getting expensive. It's just, it's moving up and up and up. The land itself seems to be increasing in value. And what I mean in value, people are asking. Now, that doesn't mean that they can afford it. I'm not meaning that. The industry, the environment around where I live, within 200 miles, 300 miles of me, is robust, excited, okay. But then it's famine, it's feast. It's there's some that's laying off and some of them are hiring. Ruth's sister this week just recently got a job. Shout out to her for that. That's really nice. And I really like seeing people get jobs. I'll be honest, if I was back in the States, I want to be a recruiter, even though it's a pain in the neck job. I like people. I like to help people in general, no matter what the need is. I'm just one of those guys, you know. Hey Tom, I need 20 really bad. You know, I don't have any gas, but I tell you what, I'll put the gas in the car for you. But I'll give you 20 if you want 20. It's not a big deal. The 20 is not going to break me, but I'll gladly give you 22 and help you with gas. But see, that's my nature. Has it come back to me good? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. So, we own a house. Okay, and lot. Clean title. We won't be looking until the house is sold. I don't want multiple properties wasting money. Exactly. And I understand that. If I had multiple properties. Now, Rick Morris bought this property, and then he's decided to move on another area, but he has this property available. If you know anybody that may look at need property, feel free to contact me or Rick Morris. You can contact me through my young.tom23 email, and I can get in touch with Rick. I have his email, and Rick is really a good guy. He will really try to help you with that. I've sent you a video today. I think your family will like it. Okay, Mark King. I always enjoy you sending me videos, and thank you so much for that. Mark King, Rick Morris. The new thing is they're looking at is the monkey. Yeah. I saw that. Monkey pox. Yeah, it's like a branch of the chicken, right? Chicken pox. I think we're going to be under a lot of this stuff from now on. I mean, I'm only guessing. I'm not that smart. But it seems like it's going to be like that. It seems like we're going to be going under some type of outbreaks and things like that. Michael and Heidi, good morning. High five to you, sir. Always, always. Definitely has the 2007 feeling like the year before reckoning. Does it? Does it really? Michael, you guys? No, you guys are more in tune and boots on the ground there. I know nothing about U.S. Remember to see stuff, but we don't know anything.
Just wait, but
New strain of taboo flu. I see.
taboo?
Over. Yeah, that's what he says, Mommy. Huh? Isn't that something?
What's up?
Another thing. Another thing again, darling. You do okay?
Yeah, over here. Always.
He's driving you crazy. Okay. Not sure yet. Ma'am from Butuan. We want somewhere between Davao and Cagandero.
Yeah,
Well,
it's nice there too. Butuan.
Butuan's nice. Yeah, we're right in the middle. We're right in the middle. We're in Mindinao Bukidnon, Valencia City, and Balai.
Where's the wife from?
I don't know. Meme from Butuan. So Pumpkin Joe, it's okay. We're in the middle. We're kind of like it's 2 hours and a half, 3 hours to CDO, and 3 to 4 hours, 4.5 to Davao. Once you reach over Larega and down, you go into Davao. You get into Davao. It's the traffic, guys. It's just the traffic in Davao is just incredibly horrible. It's just horrible. I'm sorry to say that. It's like wall-to-wall car in the morning, wall-to-wall car at night. It's the same at 6 o'clock at night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've been through it at 8 o'clock at night, and it's worse. T-Torch, good morning. Here you go. Good morning.
Taboo flu.
Taboo flu. Oh, here we go. Ken Unger's talking. Karen says Florida's up 10 grand over window sticker on a new car. Really? 10 grand? I was looking on Craigslist at cars, and I was going, man, the price has really increased on used cars. I mean, they really went up. To buy a used car is really expensive, you know. Michael Heidi is saying definitely has 2000 feeling like the year before reckoning. It has that feeling of something that's going to break. I tell you what, I sold my house right at the time when it started. I couldn't believe it. I put my house up for sale and it sold in a week. I go, what the heck is wrong with that? I go, did I price it too little? A couple came and bought it, cash. I go, it was just weird, okay? It's just weird. I couldn't believe it. And that's before all the things and it broke.
10K car. That's expensive.
Yeah, it's 10 grand over. So say for instance the car is say 1 million peso, $20,000.
Buy that one.
Well,
I
say
want
it
to
is.
swap.
You'd have a hard time in U.S., darling. It's a little hard to go down to the store.
I will just buy a bike.
Well, you probably get run over.
I will fly. Paul S., good morning.
Paul S., good morning.
Long time no see.
Yeah. And there is some sweet spots to live in. A great place to live, Larega. Not too much there to offer. Larega's a nice place. It's up in the mountains. Balai, up cooler places.
Cool.
Nice place to go.
Loriga also.
Larega's nice.
Because so many mountains.
Yeah, so many mountains.
And some part not from here, you will just go to Loriga, Marilog, Marahan, like that. Before what's that? Kalinan. It's very cold area.
Yeah. I have to tell you, and she's meaning cold. It is cold. And the coldest standards is 16 Celsius, 10
Yeah, that one
Celsius.
there is like Baguio.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
will fog during like.
Yeah, it's really foggy because of the heat and the cold mixture. And you're up in the clouds. And yeah, sometimes 10. I couldn't believe it. I said it's 10.
Freezing there.
It's cold. Anyway, monkeypox and the new strain of taboo flu, we're saying, yeah. So there's always something in it. In Ohio, we're 2 to 4 grand over, Ken Unger's saying. Wow, Ken. You know, that's something that it's unbelievable to me, but it's supply and demand. You guys know that. It's like, you guys remember coffee. It's a simple thing as coffee. You guys remember there's a supply and demand on that. I mean, they were going to $6, $7, $10, $15 a pound of coffee at one time. Crazy, right? And couldn't get it. I remember shelves empty. I had bought my car 4 years ago, Mark King is saying, I bet 10 grand I could sell it for 15. Yeah. I know. I've been lucky in life, and I have to say this. The Lord has blessed me. I put my RV up for sale, and it sold in, I don't even think I made it 24 hours. And I said, I put that thing way too cheap. And I said, but I got, almost 5 times the amount of money that I paid for it. So I came out really good. It's crazy. Chi good morning. How you doing, Chi?
Good morning, Chi. Wanted to say hi to Ruth and everyone at the church later.
Oh, okay. Understandable. That's understandable. Church very important.
I would love to convince my wife to sell the house as soon as possible because I really feels at our age we can wait 8 to 10 years to regain all the equality of in 2007 to 2008. I know something is coming.
Yeah, you know what, Christopher? An idea. Do reverse mortgage. Unless you have children or something, you're going to give the house to or give money to. Unless you don't have, if it depends what you have, do a reverse mortgage. You get the money now while you're alive and enjoy it. So, get that $1, $2, $3 grand a month that you can get on a reverse mortgage. Let somebody else buy it and then just pay you monthly on it. There are so many ways that these houses. I did have a guy that he buys houses like that. And what he does, he buys them, invests the money in the property because he has a feeling that the prices go up. And he does okay with it in the past few years. He's done the flip it's, he's done a lot of the flip it things. But then he got the idea of buying the houses from people, just holding on to them, renting them out, and then selling them.
It's easy.
Tinner, good morning.
Tinner.
Welcome.
Hello,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning all.
Yes, Margaret. Magandang umaga.
Gee, you guys, there you go. Good evening.
10K would buy a nice used
Use a Volvo, it sure would.
What is Volvo?
It's a brand of a car. They're really good quality cars. Ogre loves Volvo. It's a good car.
What is the top 10 brand cars in the US that most people love to buy?
Ken Unger can answer that. Ken Unger, I don't know. I would say Ford, Toyota, Nissan. Those top 3, maybe a Buick. I don't know. You guys could answer that. I could answer that if I was there. Yeah, Ford. Ford's got to be. Ford is a big seller here. Of course, the Tundras are a big seller too. Also, Toyota.
Parking. It's just like 5K more miles, and then I would bought it too, and it's still under 100K miles.
Mark King, you don't go anywhere. You walk, don't you? Don't you walk across the street and get your ice cream? Yeah, but anyway, it's good though, Mark. Mikey Housing has started the cracks. Yeah, Michael. I know that things are coming.
If you have rental here, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, here you're not going to really get bang for the buck on your housing. Unless you had an apartment complex like did this type of style homes, stacked them and make apartments out of them and have, 20 apartments, 30 apartments at whatever, 5,000 or 6,000, 4,000, 5,000 rental. You probably do okay. I mean, that would bring in a lot of money. Paul S., that's a good morning again. Yeah, Pumpkin Joe saying, agreed with the traffic, Tom. We want somewhere in between those areas, so sweet spot. Yeah, we kind of live in a sweet spot, honestly. Valencia's really hectic. Uh,
Valencia is it's hot. It's
yeah,
hot.
yeah. It's hot,
Yeah.
Valencia. Balai is up in the mountains, and it's heading towards CDO area. You might check
Yeah.
that out.
So in Manalo Fortich is good.
Yeah.
Alantapan is good too because it's higher elevated and it's very cold
Yeah.
there. If you want to
Like
live
Baguio.
like Baguio like that. So Lantapan here only in Valencia Bukidnon.
Where's Bob live? The American I just met.
Lantapan.
Okay, that's where he
Then
lives. He's got a big,
if
beautiful
you
church
want
here.
to like on the way to Davao, it's not rich in Davao. I think it's 2 hours from here. It's Lorega. It's very cold too.
Yeah.
Too many foreigners.
A lot of foreigners live in Lorega, by the way. They travel to wherever they need to get their groceries once a month, but a lot of Americans have houses on top of mountains there. And I'm talking this type home here, like this, or sandwich panel. And a lot of Americans copy
I
that.
have here Ma Victoria Bryce. It's
Okay.
like, hello. She's from Pagadian City, but a lot of we buy in Misamis Oriental.
Ah, yeah, okay. Paul is saying my wife will retire soon in the Philippines and sell the house. Kind of what areas I recommend. Paul asks, it depends.
On you.
Visayas,
Visayas like Cebu,
Cebu.
that one. Cebu, Bohol,
yeah,
like Dumaguete,
Duma, but Duma's getting overpacked. Where we live is in the,
Bacolod.
yeah, Bacolod, Iloilo. Iloilo is very nice. One of the top places Americans go to. Where we live, a lot of Americans moving to the Lorega, up in the mountains. Balai, up in the mountains, because cooler temperatures. They wake up, it's cool, and they go to afternoon school. A lot of gray skies, though.
Don't make me roll after it.
Don't make me roll after it. Hello there, Mike. How you doing, my good friend? Isn't that Mike?
Mm.
Yeah, I forget these names. I don't care, Surge, right? I always forget.
Michael and Heidi said income on monthly payment is now over 30%, just like 2008. A year ago, it was just under 20%. A ton of FOMO has no. What is FOMO, Daddy? Average
I don't know.
over
I don't know. Ton of
30% plus now.
I don't know. I don't know what that
What
term
is
means.
the FOMO?
What is FOMO? I don't know.
FOMO.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Michael can tell us. Not the average over 30% plus now. You know what, Michael? I did foresee that. You guys, well, you guys are there, and I thought this like last year. I could see things like different there, kind of creeping up. Holiday season, at the holiday time.
Good morning, Maria Victoria.
Hey, Tom, did you check out that link I sent you on Ruth and Messenger?
I will check later.
We didn't check, Joe. Not. I remember you telling me about it.
What's that for?
Mark King, you guys. Pumpkin Joe is saying, we want the mountain areas, less need for aircon. Yes, cities are 1-2 hours away. I need something just to change the scene. I understand that. Pumpkin, Balai, Lorega, of course you guys. Lantapan.
It's different.
Yeah.
You can search though from even in the marketplace in just put marketplace if
Facebook.
you want to sell you want to buy a lot or property there.
He already has
there.
property somewhere, I think he
Yes.
said. Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Victoria is saying her husband retired to Pinas, going back home in August as of now. We're sending many Balik buying boxes, crazy expenses. It is, isn't it? It is, and it's amazing. You will cherish those Balik buying boxes, believe me, and you know that being from the Philippines. I cherish everything that I have gotten, including this shirt, and I make them last. I mean, as much as long as possible because it's hard to find a lot of the things that I would need here to maintain a good shirts and lifestyle. You know, I have them made, but still, it's a hassle. It's a hassle.
If you want to visit Maria Victoria's Rice channel, just
Yeah,
visit.
Miss Victoria's got a channel, guys. You guys check her out. It's like a great channel too. Mark King, as you know, I bought my condo 5 years ago. It's 79, a 1-bedroom condo. Next to mine is 1 bedroom, and just sent The market asking price $265. Wow. Good for you. High five. Mark King, you're rich. That's nice. Honda's number one seller, huh? Honda. Okay. Honda's number one seller. In U.S. I don't know. I've seen Hondas here. Yes, they have Hondas here. I don't see that many. I seem to see a lot of Fords, man. I got to tell you. A lot of Fords and a lot of Toyotas. Fords and Toyotas. Okay. Phoenix is ridiculous now. Is it? Is it? I could understand that. I can understand how the market is just gangbusters. I know that I have a friend there in Dallas. It just went like crazy in the marketplace, and he was telling me that he had some land and he sold it like overnight. There in Dallas, it's just like overnight. And he says, "I'm doing something wrong. Either I'm not that smart." Real estate broker said, "Listen for this," and I got exactly what I wanted for it. And he said, "Tom, I don't know if I did right." Hey, they're coming to the Philippines. They're coming to the Philippines. I said, "Well, you get made money. What difference does it make?" You know, greed. Don't be greed, right? So, Mark King is saying Philippines. Yeah, they're Arizona's selling market right now. Let's see, Pumpkin Joe's that increased crazy sellers market. Mark King is saying Michael and Heidi, 265. Yeah, listed for 300 exactly. Here we go. City, but the lot we buy is in Miss Victoria is in Miss Oriental. Okay.
She's from Pagadian.
I see.
It's in Zamboanga, so she's Bisaya. So, Mayog yun. Are you talking about?
So Paul is saying, are you taking a reverse mortgage in the Philippines or USA? I was talking about reverse mortgage in the USA. That's what I was talking about, Paul. Also a foreigner, I love to buy 10 condos and rent them out. You know what, Paul? Probably is a good thing. You know, we have a good friend that does that. You guys know him. What's his name? Canada. What's his name? Come on.
Tim Luther?
Huh?
Tim Luther?
No, not Tim Luther. Another guy buys. Oh, come on. He's my buddy. Randy's channel. Randy has a channel. Kanoi
in the Philippines.
Man, blank. Kanoi. That's what he has bought 2, 3, 4, and I think he rents them out. He's made investments in the condos, which is not a bad thing. Sorry about that, Kanoi. I apologize. A fart.
Kanoi in the Philippines.
FOMO, fear of miss out. Oh, wow. The fear of missing out. I see.
Hello, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch. Mitch Promo. Oh. High five. Thank you so much for the super chat. High five.
At MegaCon?
MegaCon. Oh, MegaCon in Orlando Convention Center, handing out new Club Crisp food for a promo event. Probably 50 pallets so far. Whoa, wow.
God bless.
Oh, man. MegaCon. Isn't that the MegaCon? What is that? Is that the comics? MegaCon? The comic books? Comic book characters?
Mitch is so busy.
He is. I want to go work with Mitch. And wouldn't it be fun working right beside
him? Can I work with you, Mitch?
We want to work right beside...
Secretary.
Secretary. Okay? Yeah.
If I know how to drive, I will be your driver.
There you go. That's what I was thinking, Michael and Heidi. Yeah, Michael and Heidi, you're right. Let's see. T. Wicks, good morning. Good morning. Sorry for that alternate place in Baguio, living in the mountains. Yeah. Yeah, it's seller's market right now. So how is Don't Make Me Roll After? Good to see you, my friend. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Nice to see you. How are things with you? I haven't talked to you. I need to email you and talk to you and see how you're doing. And I apologize.
Tim Collins, good morning.
I have no excuse. I have no excuse. It's like I've been busy, but I don't know what I've been busy doing. Nothing. I think I'm busy doing nothing. You guys know that?
Maureen, good morning. This is Maureen.
T. Wicks, good morning. Tom, are there many natural disasters in there, earthquakes and hurricanes? No natural disasters at all. Just the normal shakes, earthquakes.
Yeah, earthquakes.
And which we all have those. But other than that, no hurricanes or no tornadoes or any of that stuff.
Maybe because they're far from the sea.
Yeah. So Mike High says fear of missing out. Yeah, fear of missing out.
Rosario, good morning.
Did find you a place in the Philippines, yeah. So Ruth and Tom, again, thank you again, Mr. Mitch Brumwell. Good to see you, man. So Tim Collins, how are you doing? Paul Rosario, good morning. How's Mr. Paul? Mr. Paul, I got to ask you, how is your electricity bill? Has it gone up?
Internet off and on here.
How's your internet?
Anyway, our internet, the PLDT just back last Friday.
Then it went off again. Then it came back on. Now it's. Don't want to ruin it. If I talk to her, it gets mad, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Paul Rosario, good morning. Victoria's saying, my husband, Murik, always watch your videos, Tom and Ruth. Well, thank you so much, and thank you. And tell him I really appreciate him spending his time watching our videos, and we really appreciate it. And tell him thank you for that. Mitch was saying, fear of missing out. Ever enjoyed the rain here? Nice and cool. Yeah, it is one hot scratcher at 8 o'clock this morning. You go outside, humidity would hit you like hitting a wall. Anthony Keller, good morning, of Human. Enjoying the rain. Michael Heidi.
Michael and Heidi said, millennials racing to buy homes with no consciousness of affordability. That you would remember 2018 Florida banks are still lending to people at 50% monthly income to payment.
Yes, they are. Yes. I remember.
Wolfens, good morning.
Good morning, Wolfen. Good morning.
Anthony Keller, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony Keller. High five. How you like it here in the Philippines, Anthony? And I know Paul's loving it. Paul is living comfortably. He's kicked back.
Ernieland, right?
Yeah.
Ernieland here.
Yeah, there's so many that's here
Rick
now.
Morris here.
Rick Morris is here. He's
Tom
enjoying
Shipman
life.
is
Tom
back
Ship-
and forth.
Back and forth, Mr. Tom Shipman. But I understand that. Yeah, Mark King. The two biggest sailing cars are Toyota and Honda. Well, most reliable cars right now, that is. Yes. I always love my Toyotas, I got to tell you. I never owned a Honda. No reason. I just never have.
Robert T, good morning.
Robert T, good morning. Yeah, to big selling cars. Right, I didn't know that. She's talking to you. Miss Victoria. Internet on and off. Hey, yes. Oh, yes, up and up on the electricity.
Victoria said, you're good making cake. Make your experience working in school canteen here.
Yeah. Ruth is making a cake for a couple people this week, and we're going to get those ideas. John Shoemate, I don't think he's on here this morning. He's going to get a cake. I'm going to take it to Valencia, and I'm going to drop it off.
Show up.
I'm going to drop it off to his house for him and his two cats. So, John Shoemate, you're getting a cake this week at no charge. We never do that. Anthony Keller.
Hi from Brayawan, Tom and Ruth, and everyone. Ran out here, but the generator is running. The fans are and fridge. Going to resort with a group of friends for a day outing of swimming and fit.
High five.
Good.
High five.
That's good Sunday fun.
It's a good Sunday fun, man. It's all that matters. Ruth and I rented a house. We're going to Malay up in the mountains, and this is higher than up and up. And we're going there for one day, my birthday. We're going to spend as much time. It's a house with its own swimming pool. So we'll do videos there. And I'm bringing the family. 30 plus. 30. 20 plus. Up to 30, whatever. I'm bringing the family. And that's just ones that are right here close to us.
Daddy's birthday.
Daddy's birthday. Omer's birthday.
Yeah.
And Grandma's birthday. So we're going to have all three birthdays in one, Ruth's mother. And so we're going to bring all the family and friends and all the cousins and all the friends of the cousins and top of the cousins. And we're going to go swimming in the swimming pool. It's got a real nice swimming pool, 2-story house. And I rented it for 7,000 peso or 6,000 peso, depending on what they charge me. And no cell phones, no noise, no nothing. It's a farm. They have horses. Any old-fashioned guy, he does everything with horses. Cowboy. He's a Filipino cowboy.
I wish
And
I
got a
could
fish
ride
pond.
the horse.
Well, I'll get up there and I'll show you. We'll ride one together. Joe, great videos you guys are doing. Thank you, Joe and Jenny. We really appreciate it. And thank you, guys. And I did that probationary thing yesterday. If you're on a probationary and you're getting ready to come off of it, they're going to charge you 9,200 peso. It's a new rule. So, and I would shout out to those guys. So it's going to have to pay an extra $200 basically that you're going to have to pay. And then you're going to have to resubmit new letters from attorneys. So you got to be prepared for that. And 2 new big folders of all the same documents. And again, another interview with the gentleman to interview you for the final disposition and he will say, yes, you are approved, or no, you're not approved. So, Mark King, you know I can come up with 4 other words for FOMO. Fear of miss out. Glad you said the first one before. I did the 4 other words. Be different than that. I know exactly what you think. Words going in my mind, and I was thinking, and mine were thinking like negative, and it's a positive thing. Fear of missing out, and I don't know why I was thinking that, but it's funny how your mind works, and my mind should be thinking that anyway. You know I can come up with 4 other words. Wolfen, good morning, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Yeah, it's awesome. Pumpkin Joe is saying, Anthony, we have traveled to buy. Okay. They're in the brown. I love the food down at Tali Papa and Haga Square. Tom, you know the temps here in Arizona is already in the 90s for most. It's coming the week, and after that, it's going to say in the hundreds already. You know that's something I remember growing up. Guys, tell me this. What about Arizona up in the mountains, Flagstaff, Show Low? What about all that area up in there? They're telling me that lots, you can buy a lot up there for, a couple $1,000s, and they're selling them as fast as they can do them for guys to put their RVs. But the roads are hard to access. You got to have a type of 4-wheel drive, and they'll come out of Flagstaff to fill you up with water, and the water is the problem. So I guess people are buying land like crazy. I had 3 people this week ask me about where I thought they buy land, but they have same access as me. But there is a couple of sites. Of course, Zillow is the one. There's land in Florida. You can buy lots in Florida and access to water. Some have water and electric online for $5,000. They're pretty good sized lots too. Acres, an acre, 2 acres, 3 acres. So, Mitch, did you see that? And you see the lots over by you, they're selling right there, the old scrub brush, and they're selling those. Now, they're saying it's not flood zone, but I question it. Seemed like it's flood zone there on 95 as you come down the road before you get to the State Road 50 there. But there's lots going in there that they got for sale for $5,000. I couldn't believe it. I just in shock. So Flagstaff is freezing in the mornings. Yes, it is. Flagstaff, and that my old stomping ground is Prescott, Arizona, and I love Prescott. Born and raised there, and my old stomping grounds in there, and used to go up the mountains all the time and have fun. But going to Flagstaff and on up it, as you know, right there you're close to all the. You can go to Vegas. You can go all over the place there. So let's see. Mark King is saying, I play online games, and FOMO is used a lot in most games. It's something that nice to use, not most cases. That is, I see. Yeah, I understand. Jay, Matt, good morning. How you doing this morning? How are things with you? Hopefully you're well. Hello from Seattle. Oh, burr, cold. I was talking to someone this week. It's snowing where they were at. I don't know exactly where. They did not say where they're at since it was snowing. So that is something that, man, I am happy I don't have to deal with that. I would like cooler temperatures, though. I have to tell you, I would like cooler temperatures. But I asked Ruth this. It seemed like to me, when we first moved here, it was not as hot as it seems that it is now. I don't know, earth warming? I don't know what's going on there. It seems like we're getting more of earth warming up. It was not this hot when I first moved here. We didn't have a porch on here, and I was sitting on the lot with this house. It did not get this hot.
No, Daddy.
We had fans.
It's the what's that?
What's that?
Oh, what do you call that cover the sun?
Yeah, but honey.
It's drawing now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying why.
Ozone layer is very, very.
But
damaged.
why is it so hot?
People is burning like that.
Okay. So Jay Mag, it's been wet spring here. Oh, awesome. Wet. Well, I don't know if that's wet or it's not awesome or not. Where I would say here, if it was wet, it's cooler. I have to tell you, I do battle the heat, but it's hotter in Florida for me than it is here, honestly. Now, granted, I have air on now. It's 9:30 in the morning. I got the aircon on, and it's been on for an hour or so. Mark King is saying, you're right. A lot of land up for sale here in Arizona, but all the water shortage here, yes, is out in the west. It was good luck for land. I make sure there's water. Yeah, that's exactly right. So then we're going to have to transport the water in. I said, oh boy. And then, not only that, you can collect the rainwater, which would be fine, that would last for the year. But there's no particular law at that particular area that they can't do it. But so that's what the guys are going to do. So the guys that are buying these lots there, they're going in the RVs, are going in the mountains to have some stability, kind of create their own community. As you know, they do that. There's many communities in Arizona and Mexico for that. Uh, yeah, I have my fans on already right now. It's like, and I know how hot
It's
it gets
hot.
in Arizona. Believe me, being there, I have cousins in Phoenix, Scottsdale, so they are, and it's hot. They're burning up, and even in Mississippi in the summer, it's hot there too. My cousins Mississippian uh, area, but as you know, I think a lot of times, I think even here, I thought about it, but where would I go? And Ruth and I often talked. Maybe we maybe should have gone to higher elevation. Maybe Malai. We wouldn't mind having a small apartment in Malai and go there sometimes. But then again, too, why have an added expense when you don't need one, right? So because of the cooler temperatures, it is hot here, and of course we have shade trees, but that doesn't stop the humidity, you know. Uh, yeah, it's getting hotter everywhere. Yeah. J Meg, I guess that's true. You know, I guess that's true for sure. Uh, I I I have to have my aircon. I have to tell you, I'm not going to set. Well, I'm not going to set in heat. There's no reason for me to set in heat. A lot of the guys says I don't need them, and that's wonderful where there are because you know it's cool enough that they can actually sustain themselves, and that's fine. And you don't mind that. Jim and Rose, good morning. My house has been raining in the afternoon for about
Yesterday it's raining.
3 weeks. Wow. Yeah, it rained here too. It rained here too. We get
Heavy rain.
we get not almost every day.
Mm.
Yeah.
But not really like heavy.
Yeah.
It's like normal. Enough to water my plant.
The water plants. I got to tell you what happened to me yesterday. As you know, it's my Sabbath. So I go outside and I'm looking for the turkeys. The female's gone. I'm frantic. Ruth is over at the church talking to someone, chit-chatting. It's over with. I'm calling her. She's not answering the phone. The female's gone. She flew the coop. She's gone. She's in the skies, left and going to heaven. I don't know where he's at. I looked all over the place. I'm frantic. I'm calling her. I said, look, on the way home. Well, who's answering the phone? I called her 2 phones. No answer. Well, she shows up. They go out back. The bird was in on the fence, roosted on the fence. I said, where in the heck? I was there. I was looked. I said, so apparently it was up in one of the trees and I couldn't see it. And it just came down one on the fence when it started raining. So guess what? It started raining about that time. And so we're out there and I'm trying to get the turkey off the fence and it's raining, pouring down raining. So that's what I did yesterday. Grabbed that female turkey. So I told Ruth we have to clip its wings where it keeps it from flying. Because I'm afraid the bird's going to fly away. I'm not saying she will. And we need to clip her wings, figure out how to clip. I don't know how to do it, but my father used to clip the wings of our pigeons. We used to have pigeons. So 3 weeks. Robert T, good morning. Robert T is saying, I was growing up 30 years ago, but I wasn't that hot. Now in Orlando, it's raining. Robert T, I tell you what, you know, it's amazing. Orlando, you know, Florida's amazing. If it rains today at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's going to rain tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. If it starts raining at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to rain the next day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It has its rituals, and it does that for when it goes through the summer months. And the thing about it is, unless it's a water spout, which you see many of those when I lived on the beach, come across, and those water spouts are just mini tornadoes. And you see one forming on the water, you get out of the way and run and hide. But I've been there. Kevin and Gemma, good morning. How's Miss Gemma feeling? Hopefully she's well.
Kevin and Gemma and
Kevin and Gemma.
Rose.
Recovering slowly. You know, prayers are with her. Prayers are with her. Charlie B, prayers with Charlie B too. Kevin P, prayers are with him and some friends, family, lost a child.
I was growing up in Bukidnon 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
It wasn't that hot.
Florida, it's raining.
Yeah. Your female turkey was the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest. I was going cuckoo trying to find that turkey. I know that, and I was really, honestly, I was upset. It kind of made my stomach hurt. I said, if she loses this bird, she's going to be devastated. The chicks are out there now. You could hear them chirping this morning. They're chirping now like crazy. They're growing up. They're getting pretty good size. So I don't know what Miss Ruth's plan for her babies and what her goal is, but apparently she has a plan.
Yes.
And what kind of plan is that?
Some of that my brother-in-law wants to take care of that one, so needs to be female and male partner. And one of his worker too wants to decode that way alaga, like taking care of them once they produce
A baby?
their baby, and when they grow they will divide that one.
So
half for you, half for the like that.
So you'll get part of their. Okay. Let me ask you this. So what are you going to do with 100 turkeys? Well,
It's difficult to raise 100 turkey. Eh?
All right. How we're going?
It's okay. It's enough for the yard.
What are you going to do with the 15 turkeys we got out there now?
It's enough for the yard.
We got how many? We got 13, 14, we got 13, 14 turkeys out there now. So I don't know. That's two. That's 4. There leaves 10. What are we going to do with the 10? Hold on. I don't know. I'm not going to be a turkey farmer. I am not going to be a turkey farmer. But I guess my wife's going to be a turkey farmer.
Yeah,
I will not say no more.
We have turkey many before.
Yeah, well, I know
Like
it's going to be winter turkey
50
dinner. I know
plus.
that for sure. Although I can't do it now because I already went out there and started talking to them. I think I got them all named in my head. And how could I not? Pumpkin Joe is saying, Tom, are you certain that when new secondary probation change takes effect? I applied for my final 3-4 days ago. No mention of the fee. They said I have my paperwork in 15 days. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. Well, let me pay you this way, Pumpkin Joe. That's what they said here. Yeah, and reason I'm familiar with it is I had to go turn in a new MBI myself. After a certain period of time, I had to go turn in a new MBI.
All should be the one is valid.
Yeah, because I've been here for a period of time, and they made me go take a new MBI and take it back in there to make sure I had no, whatever.
And make sure if you get an NBI, make sure the name of your passport is the one that you put in the NBI, because sometimes when you go for NBI appointment, you will put on all your information.
Like
there
mine, I would put Thomas and then my middle home name and this, but on whatever
Thomas,
the passport says.
Clifton, Young. So supposedly you will check first your what's this?
Yeah.
But the NVA appointment form, it will not allow only letter C if your family middle name is letter C. So once you go there, you tell that it should be letter C only.
And what happened when we were there, that's what happened to the guy. He's on his 13A probationary, and he's going for the final. They said, yes, no worries about that. So what they did was, said, okay, you had to pay 9,200 peso. He looked over at me, did you have to do that? I said, no. She said, it's a new thing. So 9,200 peso he had to pay, plus he had to go get 2 more letters from the attorney and 2 new forms. Once those are submitted and he paid the 9,200, then you go in for your final interview. You have to go in for a final interview. You have an interview. And they either approve you or disapprove you. Have you gone through an interview, Pumpkin Joe? If you've not gone through an interview, you will go through an interview. It's mandatory now for all American applying and all new ones applying and all ones that didn't have the interview last year during the COVID. Believe me, there was 2 or 3 guys there had to do it. It's not just that guy, and it's not just me that had to turn in new MBI. I mean, there's not there. Believe me, it's a big thing. It's not.
They're doing the interview now because for how many years?
2 years they didn't do interviews.
Because of the
so now it's
pandemic.
mandatory interviews. You have to go, and they make your wife go in with you to do the separately. You have to fill out the forms. You fill out this form and answer these questions. She fills out form. They better match. And then okay,
so
sir, you come.
Before you go there,
You
have
better
to
make
plan
sure.
that
You better make sure.
When we get
You
married,
get-
when
And you got 30 days to get out of
When
Philippines
was
if he
that?
denies you.
How's that? When was the first time we met like that?
Yeah.
Then what
Yeah.
food do you like?
Yeah.
What color?
What color? What's your favorite color? What
Favorite
foods you
color?
like?
That.
What's your wife cook that you love the most?
Yeah.
And I remember the guy when he interviewed me. He says, "What is Ruth's? When did you first talk to her? What month?" I don't know. I'm thinking June. I guessed what right. And if you fail that, you got 30 days to leave the Philippines and then come back in under tourist visa, and you have to reapply again. It's not like so they're making a deal. So it's another way to get another $9,200 out of you. And yes, it's not just that guy. It was other guys there, and don't think that they're happy. Believe me.
After the
They're
final
streamers.
interview, you will pay, I think, 300 pesos for
Yeah.
the attorney to what's that?
Stamp it.
Stamp for
Yeah,
your
that's right.
final form that you've been through the interview.
Because I had to wait for the lady because she's working on this guy, and she's telling this guy this, and he says, "So I have to pay what? Additional another 300 pesos. It's not a big deal." He was just having a hard time paying the 9,200. He said, "Well, I don't have it." She said, "Well, come back when you got it. You got 30 days." So that's the deal, and it's not. And so the guy was really upset. And then another guy came in for an exit clearance, and it was easy for him, so he got the exit clearance. But then another guy came in for the probationary also, and he had to pay the 9,200, and he also had to pay go through the interview process. He said, "You got to come back next month. We will call you on your interview. You just have your phone available. We will call you on the interview, and then when we call you, you come in and you do the interview." But what if you're 5 hours away or 6 hours away? So it's
go early.
you better be prepared. Yeah, it's a new thing of the day, a Pumpkin Joe. Now that's where I was at in CDL. I'm just telling. Yeah, I haven't had the final. You'll have to go through a final interview because they either approve you or disapprove you, and you better make sure on those 15 questions or so. I don't know. I'm guessing. I think it's 15. You better match your questions, and they'll separate you. She's over here and you're over there, and so she goes grabs yours and grabs yours and you're done. I said, "What'd you say for this?" And I said this. Oh, she goes, "Me too." I was scared. I said, "Me too." So then you go in for the interview, and then you go. And they call you one by one. Now he'll tell you, or she will tell you, that okay, you're approved or not approved. And if you're not approved, you have to come back. You can file another paperwork, but you have to leave the country and come back in. All right, Tom, if I get married there in the Philippines, my wife will be able to answer what my favorite color is because I don't know what it is. Exactly. That's what I asked Ruth. What's my favorite color? Because I don't know. Hello, Kevin.
Prem Dunlap, MJ in Taiwan.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Ephraim. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, Pump, I missed a lot of comments.
Hey, what's up, Tom and Ruth? I got back about 3 weeks ago. I was in Lapu-Lapu, Mactan, Newtown, San Carlos City. Great time. I'll be back in September to leave all parts of the.
Oh, all right. What's up? What's up? I
you're
got back
back
through. Oh, you got back. Well, why didn't you tell me you were here? No, I'm kidding. You didn't tell Ephraim. You did not tell me. I'm kidding. High five. I'm glad you had a good time, man. That's all that matters. You had a good time. It's all good, right? So I have my paperwork. So yeah, you'll have paperwork 15 days. But you have to go through an interview. They will call you because they have to fly a guy down from Manila. The guys come in from Manila. They have to schedule it. So this guy was headed to Cebu to do interviews, and then Davao, interviews. So
Davao, Cagayan, Davao, and
Cebu,
and
then
back to Manila.
Back to Manila. So he was under the gun.
From Manila.
Yeah. So the guy, I know.
Young, no?
Yeah. The guy was young.
Like my age.
Yeah. I would rather listen to turkey talk than a rooster talk. Amen to that. Amen to that. I hate roosters. I hate them. Okay. You guys know my feeling on roosters. MJ, good morning. How you doing, MJ? Turkey for us is cheap. Big turkey costs $11. Wow. I want a big turkey. 11 bucks. 500 peso. 550 peso. 600 peso. 600 peso. Joe and Gina. Gina's saying hi. I'm with you on that. Wolfen saying hi. How's my brother Wolfen doing? Good to see you, Wolfen. John, it's always nice to see you. And you guys check out Wolfen's channel. I always try to help Wolfen. And I'm sorry I haven't getting back. Wolfen, I'll look. I understand you put a video out. And so I was listening to you yesterday on a rerun of Shooting Star.
Gary T.
Gary T, good morning.
San Francisco.
So Kevin and Gemma, hi, bloody roosters. Let me tell you something, Kevin and Gemma. Me too. You get those rascals. MK show. Good morning. How you doing, MK?
Hello,
Arlene.
Good morning, Arlene.
Haven't had any okay, you guys already said that. Let's see. I haven't had the final interview. I asked immigration here, and they told me I would need to go to Cebu for another interview. I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, depending where you're at, you have to go to Davao, Cebu, Cagayan, wherever.
Where's the nearest?
Wherever the nearest district office is.
Immigration.
Yeah, they're making everybody do it. And when you fill out the form, Pumpkin Joe, a very important factor is this. Make sure you guys are always in agreement on everything. When did you meet? When?
What year?
What year? What month? When did you arrive in the Philippines? What month?
The husband do with before you meet? Like.
Yeah, what kind of job did he have?
Yeah, like that.
What kind of income did he have? Does he support your family? Does he have problem with your family? What kind of food you like? Tell me your most favorite food. What do you think about Filipino and their attitude? Do you like them? What do you think about the culture? Do you like them? Questions like that. In other words, are you going to fit into the culture? Does the neighbors like you? Like that. So they're going to try to fit that in and make sure you fit in the culture. Have you had any disagreements with your neighbors? Have you had any disagreements with anybody in the Philippines? How do you feel about the driving? Do you have road rage? Do you find yourself happy when you're driving? I said, no. I feel myself sad because I'm afraid I'm going to hit somebody. He laughed. So you have to be prepared for questions like that. Also, he will ask you, where did you meet? What did you meet online? Did you come here? Where did you come to? What area? And how long were you guys associated with each other before you got married? Many questions like that. If I get married there in the Philippines, my wife will not be able to answer. I read that one already. Mark King says, I like chickens when I eat them. Jim and Rose, how do you think the Philippines makes money on foreigners? Exactly, Jim. Yeah, exactly. And that you'll have to go through the final on that. They just make you do that. You know what I mean? Mark King is saying, Tom, can you use that phone to text each other and know what they're saying and answer? You can, but they watch you. You can't let them do it. Yeah, you can't let them do it. You can, but yeah. They taste great. I read it. I just read it. And you know, you're right. So Gary T, good morning. How is everything? Yeah, we're dressed as twins today. Ruth looks better in her shirt than I do mine. Good morning, Arlene. How's Miss Arlene doing? How's everything? That PLT look like tangled mess, Gary T. Gary T, isn't it amazing? Huh? Which wire is my wire? That's what I said to the guy. Which wire is my wire? I don't know, sir. We're just going to run you a new wire. I said, okay, that's what happened. That's what all this is here. I said, I'm going in the wire business. I'm going to sell used wire. I can make a fortune off of it, especially the copper wires. He said, no, the aluminum wires. You make a fortune on the aluminum. I said, yeah, you're right. Tom, I have a vacation coming in July.
In Cadingilan, Bukidnon.
Ah, from Florida.
We've been there in Cadingilan.
Yeah, quick vacation plane.
I worked there for 5 years.
Yeah. We know where that's at. You know, I have an idea for you.
It will be quick vacation.
Quick vacation. Robert T, go find you a free VPN. Go online, find a VPN, free. Whatever, I don't care if it's your phone or online on your computer. Put in Thailand, then search for airline tickets. And when you get ready to purchase, switch back. That way you'll find cheaper tickets. I found $800 round trip, $699 round trip from JFK though. You have to get to JFK and Los Angeles. 804, $699 round trip if you leave in the next month. It's good the next month. Cheapo Air and ASAP tickets. Let's see, Wolfen 55's the mark. So $500, $600. Claude just bought 2 tickets. The one way though was $535 for himself, $535 for his wife, and $400 for his son. And they're flying back, well, one way. And he's going through Saudi, I think. What's it say? I find myself nauseated by gas prices when I'm driving. Me too.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. I find myself nauseated when I pull up the gas pump because it stinks. Gas.
It's
diesel.
Expensive.
They always spill it on the ground over there.
It's expensive, gosh, now.
Mark King says what, Mama? What does it say? See, what another problem would be my wife, if I marry there, I don't get along with anyone. The only ways to say would not be a problem. Hey, Mark, it's okay. It's okay. You get along. Hey, just call me. We get along well. So Mark King, oh wait, I don't get along with anyone. So what does first place? Yeah, you're welcome, Robert T. Yeah, just change your VPN and then buy the tickets that way. Change it back, of course, before you purchase, and then you're set. Listen, put in Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, and just put in JFK to Philippines, LAX to the Philippines. Try Philippine Airlines. They're a little pricey right now, but mine were Cheapo Air and ASAP tickets and Kiwi, and they run anywhere from $699, $727. Kiwi, kiwi fruit, 804 round trip. Can't beat it. 804. And the layovers is one, they get you here in 24 hours. One was 30 hours, and the other one was 22 hours, which is fine. So, short layover. There was one, it was 34 hours. You had to spend the night. But, you know, in some cases, I'd spend a night for saving, you know, $1,000. I'll spend a night for $1,000.
Albert the dog inside. Good morning.
Good morning, Albert. The other one to know. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Hi, Tom. I'm a good eater. I like food. Me too, man. Helping was okay until the sister and mother said foreigners or hers would give to hers also. How much weight did you gain? Let's see. How much weight did I gain? You think, honey?
I don't know.
I would probably say I probably gained 20 pounds since I arrived in the Philippines. I probably gained 20 pounds. And it's not because that I eat sweets. It's exercise. I don't get the exercise I used to get. And I don't do it because of laziness. And number two is because of rice. My body just does not digest rice well. And I have to have rice. I don't have to have it. It's just there's no choice. Either that or I go hungry. I don't. And I tell you what, Pumpkin Joe, make sure where you go is you have, well, I shouldn't say that because that doesn't matter. Robinson's doesn't have the food. How's everybody else going to have the food? Right, Mama? Right? Yeah.
Food. What
Food
you like?
Yes. Mark King is saying that. 1300s, Keith, Cleveland and Manila. September for me. High five. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. My first ticket I bought was $1,200, $1,300 to come here. So that's right in line with the prices. The second time I went back, I found a ticket for $800 and came back. See that? Let's see. I think it's another time. No, I think that's it. Albert the dog. Good morning. Yeah, we're doing good. You know, and thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Wolfen. Hi, Wolfen. J.A., why are my comments getting deleted? J.A., I don't know. I didn't delete them. We do not delete them. Nobody has the wrench unless Mr. Mitch is not deleting them because he doesn't do that.
Mitch is so busy.
Mitch is busy, man. He's making money. Barry Carey, good morning. I would only date a Filipino if I was living in the Philippines. Forget long distance relationships. I wouldn't bring a Filipino back to Australia either. Yeah, a lot of people feel the same way, Barry, and they just feel that way. And you know, it's okay. It's the person. It's what the person wants to do. Some have great relationships bringing their ladies back. I mean, look at Michael and Heidi. I mean, they either came here and got married and brought them back, or came here, got married, and went back and are going to bring them to USA in time. It varies. And the best way is actually come here and meet, yes. And long distance relationship will drive you crazy. There were times, because you missed the touch. You don't have the touch. There are times me and Ruth had a hard time, didn't we, honey?
Most especially internet.
Yeah, internet. I would say, Ruth, are you mad at me? You go, no. Well, what's wrong? Daddy, this stupid internet. I hate this internet. What would you say? I hate this internet.
No, sometimes they're using the data and your area is not kind of deal with the data.
We've had two major fights in our relationship. Two knockdown drag-outs. And guess what it was over?
It's globe.
Internet, globe, and PLDT. Two fights. We've never fought any other time. We don't even raise our voices.
Because the globe is down and he wants to be online. And I said, what I can do? So I switch off, on and off with the modem and plug in. I'll plug again. And he's mad.
She's hanging aluminum foil on the thing. She's got a can up there. She's got aluminum foil. And we're trying to make it work.
I do my best, but I cannot fix it.
Then she starts yelling at me because of the internet. Then she gets mad. Then she goes, sits in the corner. I said, what are you mad about? Nothing. What are you at? No, don't talk to me, Daddy. Don't talk to me.
Because I'm tired fixing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were doing live streams during that time. You guys remember those stories. I don't have to tell you. You guys understand that. Remember, we went through 3 years of hell on this internet. Hell, I mean hell.
No.
It's still the same. I've just learned to live with it. It took me 3 years to get over it. And I'm really not over it. 3 years of solid torture. And not only that, the brownouts. It's not that the brownouts disturb me. It's the brownouts disturb me when they're on 8 to 10, 12 hours disturb me. Who likes a brownout 12 hours?
Not me.
Or 14? Forget about your food. Good morning. This is I understand, Barry. Gary T, you're updated about how things were different 3 years ago. You specifically mentioned transportation as buses aren't as packed. Well, things have returned to normal. What a good question, Gary T. You know what? The buses are empty. Did you notice that? You get on the bus is completely empty. In fact,
Yeah, since the oil is high.
and there's a couple
Higher
bus lines
price.
that might be bankruptcy.
The transportation is getting higher too.
Yeah. We used to pass buses like this on the road. Now buses, we don't hardly see too many. And you better get there to catch that bus. And if you're not there, it's going to leave. And if it's empty, they're going to drive it down there or not. They're going to deliver it empty. The emptiness of the buses is people a lot of times just don't have the money to travel that they used to do. But you see more motorcycles on the road, and you see people buy more motorcycles, and maybe that's it. Maybe they got tired of the busing, and I know I did. I got tired of being on the bus. But sometimes I said to myself, I would like to take a trip to CDO back on the bus so I don't have to drive in that traffic. But driving is so much better than doing. I can kick back and get the aircon blowing on me and read a book or something. Because this is so, driving is so very stressful for me. It's stressful for me. Maybe not anybody else. I can drive. I've driven in New York City. I've driven in Buffalo, Boston, Chicago, and it's 1/10 of what I drive here. It's just people shooting across the street on you. A baby running across the middle of the street and standing in the middle of the road. You have to come complete stop. If you're not, you're going to hit her. And I mean, it's just, you got to be prepared. You're on edge. So Gary T, yes, the buses have changed. Have you noticed that, Mommy? Is it the rule the rule buses that own here, is that the same owners in Manila?
No,
Okay.
different
Different
company.
different company?
Bus company.
I see. Okay. Mark King, I'm wondering why Tom is yet taking a hammer to that internet modems. I've thought about it. I've thought about it. We're going to have a bonfire one day, and I'm going to throw all the modems in it one day. I got some mesh units, team mesh units, really brand new in the box still. I'm not even used. I got with my modems. My wife says brown out 3 days now. Wolfen, the longest one we had is about 12, 14 hours. And they will have them time to time. And they'll go an hour sometimes, 2 hours, 3 hours. And there's no excuse for it.
Island, good morning.
When I was living up in Perak 1 in the same town, 2 years, not one brownout. If it did, I sure in the heck don't remember one. And we had internet. It's declined. It seemed like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. There'll be weeks we don't have brownout before, and then we'd have one brownout. Now it's almost every day. So I don't know. The grid's overloaded. The grid's tied down. I don't know. Yeah. Smash them. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to smash them. Good chat today, Hong Island. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome. And thank you for coming on. I want to thank all you guys for always being a loyal supporter of the channels. I really appreciate that. Ruth and I really do. From the bottom of our heart, we really do. We really do. Just had a quarter barbecue chicken, rice, eggs, coffee for $2. I can't get a coffee back at home for that. Man, you can't beat that. A half a barbecue chicken, rice, eggs, and coffee, $2. We can't get that here.
It's very expensive.
We can't get that here. It's going to cost $4 or $5 here.
1 for barbecue chicken, rice,
We can't
egg,
get that
and
here.
coffee. $2.
$2.
What's this?
That's 100 peso. We can't get that
a
here.
set like that?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah, in U.S. you buy, give me platter number 1, give me platter number 2, platter number 3. So,
Marky said, you cannot even buy gas for $2 now.
yeah, we can't get that here. I can't get that here. We can't go to town without spending 500 peso. We're going to go have lunch today in town, okay? And Ruth and I talked about that. I said, how much is that going to cost? $20. And we're going to get simple. So prices have increased considerably. It's cheaper for me to eat in Florida even today because I did some research on it. The place where I go eat still has a $1.99 breakfast. The place I go eat still has it, and what it is 2 eggs and toast. If you want bacon, you add the bacon, and instead of $1.99, it's $2.99, but still $3. And you get free coffee with it. And they still have that special to this day, and they're still open to this day.
Where's that?
Yeah, it's right there in Port Orange. It's right down the road where I used to live. And get this, here you can't even get that for $3 here, or $4 here. It costs you $5 to get a meal like that here.
Coffee.
Yeah, the coffee's 50 to 100 peso for coffee.
$2.
Yeah, even the 3-in-1 coffee, the crap coffee. Yeah, Kevin P. Mark King, you're right. You can't even buy gas for that. Kevin P. $1.50 here for all the gas is imported. Isn't that something? $1.50. We're at 73, 74 per
73.74
per liter. So what is that to gallons, guys? Is that $3, $4 a gallon, or more? Somebody figure that out for me. Mark King, the gas have to drive to buy the coffee, and buying the coffee would not cost you $20 if coffee places in 1 mile of the house. Then price goes up more for the gas. You're exactly right. Yeah, Ruth and I were talking maybe go to have coffee time in the mornings in town, but it's not worthwhile. We would end up costing us more money to do that than just have coffee here. In other words, I was trying to get more of a westernized feeling again because I'm so stagnant in this environment because it's like Pumpkin Joe says, you need change. In U.S., I could walk if I didn't like this place, so I could get in the car and go over here, and I could have a good breakfast there for, $5. Here, at $5, and the breakfast is
What?
You get 2 eggs, maybe toast. They don't normally have toast here. Rice, 2 eggs, rice, and tapas, some type of meat. It's going to cost $5-6, at least $6. I went to go get coffee in town. So I asked the lady, I said, this is at Angel's. I said, how much coffee? I said, don't worry about it. Just give me a cup of coffee. Because I give Ruth all my money. I only had like 100 peso on me. And so she gave coffee. She says, 110 pesos, sir. I said, I don't have the 10. I got 100. She said, I just gave me that. I said, $2 and whatever 10 peso is. So 210 peso. 110 peso for coffee. So $2 in change for a cup of coffee. I go, wow. So when I first arrived here in the Philippines, I bought that same cup of coffee at the same place for 20 peso, which is 39 cents. Same place, 39 cents. 20 peso is 39 cents. And I know that because I buy load and they take out 39 cents out of my credit card. So 20 peso for 39 cents a cup of coffee. It's changed that. It's gone up that much in the last 4 years since I would buy coffee there. So the prices have increased. Food is cheaper in Florida than what it is here. And I know this because I contacted my friend that lives in Port Orange, and I said, okay, go to the store, price these items for me. So he priced those items. I did a comparison to the prices here, and they don't even have half the stuff, but the stuff they did have was $1 to $3 more here than it was there. And it's because it's imported, and it's because it's made here, and it's because they have a can of tuna and half of it is this much tuna and the rest is water. There's no guidelines here for that. So Mark King, yeah, you're right about that. Can't get a whole barbecue chicken, $5. Yeah, it costs us $5 to buy a chicken too, but it's the size of a pigeon. I have to buy two, which costs me 500 peso, which is $10. I have to buy two for $10, and that might get us through a meal. Because and I can almost eat a whole chicken because they're small. They're literally small. They really are. We go Chooks to Go is about the best one that we go to because they have the bigger chickens and the bigger, best prices. We can do pretty good coffee for Vietnam. I heard about that. I heard Vietnam has great coffee. They grow their own beans there or something, right? No coffee for tea time in the Philippines. Yeah, exactly. They don't have coffee or tea time. They really don't. And I wanted to like go to town, 7 in the morning, have to get a cup of coffee, do a thing. I read the paper, there's no such thing, and come back. Well, they can't do that here. They don't. There's no paper. Now, if I live in Manila, they have one. Davao has it. CDO. Do they have paper? Yeah, they have paper in CDO. They have paper in CDO. Yeah. You can get paper in CDO. At McDonald's, they'll furnish you paper there, and it's usually, but you gotta get there early in the morning because people take it. They take it home with them. And I know this from experience there because me and Alton used to go there, have our coffees in the morning at McDonald's there in CDL when we would go and stay for 3-4 days. We used to love doing that, and that was our thing. And that actually brought me out of you got to have change in your environment. If you don't want to get stagnant in your environment, you start hating your world. And I don't want to do that, and I don't think anybody should. Coffee tea is free at the coffee shops. Order coffee and get unlimited tea. Wow. Yeah, they have Nest tea and they make tea and you buy it by the pitcher, but not everybody has it, and they don't make it with the mineral water. They make it with the water out of the faucet, which can make you sick, and that's where a lot of Americans don't realize, why am I sick? Now, I talked to Claude the other day. He bought water from a purification company. He bought 3 jugs of water and he got sick. And I told him, it's your water. They don't change the filters on these water. I said, wherever you buy it, just make sure they change filters. I mean, he got really sick. So a lot of typhoid. People don't really realize. I don't think he got typhoid, but he got sick. But I think people don't realize that the simple thing like that. I got sick from Krugs. Remember? Mm-hmm. I said, is this? Yeah, it's mineral water. It's mineral water. Well, it wasn't mineral water. It's not mineral water. Yes, sir. It's mineral water. I think they think mineral water is out of the faucet. It's mineral water, already treated water, and sometimes, get confused with that. Um, Coffee project in Butuan, Mindinao has fantastic coffee, but are very American prices. Yeah, yeah. Starbucks, no matter what, right? Coffee bean, no matter what, right? You still go there. You're still paying the same price you paid in U.S. And it does matter. It does matter how much the cost is. I mean, and yet the coffee is so bitter. It's so horrible. It's just you can't drink it. You force it down. So you end up getting iced coffees, and it's full of all the other stuff. And so you say to yourself, "Oh man, I just want a good cup of coffee." I have Folgers coffee. I have about 10 more pots of this coffee left, and then that's it. So I got to spend another $20 to get me a 3-pound can if I can, 2.5-pound can, $20. Yeah, Mark King says, Kevin P. I agree. Coffee in Vietnam is the best they ever had. Iced coffee there in Vietnam. I cannot find the type of coffee here in USA. I don't mind iced coffee. We had, what's that thing you had? You bought that place you bought when I was in CDO.
This is
Milk
tea.
milk tea. That's a big thing here.
But
Milk
be
tea.
careful on milk tea
Yeah.
sometimes. It's good only for once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's not for all the time.
It's
It causes you tired.
diabetes because of sugars. Yeah. No iced coffee in USA, not the same iced coffee I had in Vietnam. Vietnam, I understand that the foods there are good too. They have some great foods. Well, I know all the rice, not all, a lot of the rice is coming in the Philippines, coming from Vietnam, a lot of it. And then the rest is from China and other places. But Vietnam is supplying most rice for the Philippines. And hopefully they'll get that squared away in the next 3 to 4 years. It'll take them that long to get that squared away, to have its own valuable resource of food. The farmers here, the rice fields are empty down here. They're not producing. I don't know if it's out of season or what, but I know it's rice field. I don't know if it's enough. They used to get free fertilizer. They used to get free things. They don't have that anymore. So a lot of the farmers can't afford to do rice fields. So, Tom Shipman, Vietnamese iced coffee is just espresso with condensed milk. Is it really? Tom Shipman, good morning. How are you? Tom Shipman knows a lot about coffee. What is his favorite coffee? Tom Shipman, I wish they had a good coffee shop would ground some good coffee bean here in Maraba. Now, Ollie grinds his own bean, but the beans, it can be a little bit bitter. And I asked him, even his Turkish beans are a little bit bitter. They're too bitter. I don't mind coffee, but it's very bitter for me, But other than that, his food is excellent. I drink the iced coffee all the time, 2 cups a day, no black, no sugar. Hello, Tom Shipman. Hello there, Mr. Tom Shipman. How you doing today, and how are things? Hopefully you're well and doing good. And how is everything? Ruth and Mommy ordered her dress for the occasion coming up, and I ordered my dress for my occasion. It's in the cabinet. Mark King is saying Vietnamese iced coffee is not the same, but the same way. Mark King, I like good coffee. There's a coffee company called Green Mountain Coffee. You guys are all probably familiar with them. And they have different coffees throughout the world. And I would order my coffee through them. And they always had some really good coffee. I enjoyed it. Do you have coffee bean grinder? Kevin P., I do not, but I can get one. It's called a hammer and a
The hammer and
a hammer and a thing. They sell them. You can buy a coffee grinder here. You sure can. We got one. You plug it in and it catches on fire. No, we got one. It didn't work. It don't work. But I do have a grinder that will grind coffee beans. We could grind, instead of grinding a cup, it could grind a pound. No worries. Ruth has a grinder that will grind a half a pound, quarter pound of coffee. No worries about that. And I could do my own coffee. There's nothing like a good cup. This one is Folgers. what am I going to do? It's only best coffee. Now, they grow coffee here. They got many coffee plantations. They got great coffee to the Filipino, but not for me. It's very bitter. It's very bitter and has a aftertaste. Mortar and pestle. That's exactly what I have. I have one, and I have a hammer too. I'll take my old hammer I hammer nails in with and get some coffee beans and hammer that bad boy down. Take me a board and hammer it down. No, but we do. We have a mortar and pestle. We have Ruth has a grinder that can grind coffee. The beans themselves that they have here, the quality is, how would you say? It's good, but very bitter.
Bitter.
Ruth,
Bitter.
Ruth does not like. We were we got coffee from somebody. I don't know who sent me coffee. Ruth and I loved it. It was not bitter. It was coffee. You smell it? Was it Tim? Tim sent me some coffee, and it was not bitter. It was good. It was delicious. You could smell it brewing in the morning. This Folgers coffee, you can't smell it brewing. I can't. Can you smell it brewing when it brews? You can? Mm-hmm. Maybe my smeller's broke. I got a lot of things broke. Maybe that thing's broke. My smeller. James and Emily, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. I take the faith on my relationship. Amen. Your relationship's fine. You're going to be good. You're going to be here in a few weeks. I can't wait to see you. Or see you boots on the ground. I may not see you personally, but I can't wait. Every house had one here. Oh, really? Kevin, that's kind of nice, isn't it? That's really nice. A mortar and pestle. I take my faith on my relationship. I tell you what. When you guys, the relationship doesn't really dwell till you get into like the first or second year. The third year is the big test. And if you can make it to the fourth year or fifth year, you got it pretty good. I mean, she knows how I am now. She knows when I get upset. I know the same with her. I know when she's irritable. I know to stay away from her. I know that when she's not smiling, something's wrong. If she looks at me in a certain way, she's got to look. Give me the look, Mama, the bad look. That's it. Give me the bad look again. That's it. Give me the good look. That's it. So, what look do you have when you're really mad? That's it. That's it. So when to get those looks, I run and hide. I can't fit in the closet. I can fit in the bathroom. I can lock the door, and that's what I do. I go to this bathroom over here. I can't fit in. No, I'm kidding. But no, we have good relationship. Thank the Lord. Oh my goodness, I wanted this for all my life, and I thank the Lord I have it here. I really am happy about that. Davo has coffee beans that's been digested by Meerkat. I'll bring it next time. Whoa, really? Is that the one that is it? Listen. Is that good? It's hard for me to think about it. I'd be thinking about eating poop all the time.
Daddy.
Well, right. Tom, is it good? Tom? Yeah, okay. I believe you, Tom. James saying, I ship my coffee, Mr. Coffee Maker. I need my fresh ground coffee. Right. Ship your coffee maker. Ship yourself some good beans or some good coffee in with that, and you'll be really happy in the long run. Ship you enough now for a few months because you may not be able to get it for a while. That's what my friend did. He put his most important things that are important to him, and he shipped a box of importance. And of course, that was the box that took forever to get there. All the ones came fine. But important things for him was his chocolates, his coffee, and his afternoon delights. And his afternoon delights was his Maker's Mark, and a little water. So he packed all that stuff in that bin and had his Maker's Mark and his Kentucky whiskey and the set. I said, how much Maker's Mark did you buy? He said, I bought enough for a year. I said, how many bottles? He said, Tom, I only have a couple drinks about this big. I said, okay, so how long do you think it lasts? He says, it lasts a year. I says, so he messaged me. This has been about a month or so ago. Well, I done that. I guess apparently when you're retired, you end up drinking more. It only lasted 4 months. So I said, well, I guess you need to order more. He goes, I can't order it. I have to have somebody ship it. It's excellent. It takes the bitterness away. Oh, it does? Okay. Well, okay. If you had a basement, you would hide in your man cave. If I, I would. I'd go hide in the garage. I get the door open. I can't get in there. All the car and all the motorcycles, all my tools and all the tables, it's full. Wash machine. Yeah, there'd be swimming pools. Yeah, no basements. There'd be swimming pools. Yeah, same here. Kevin P, are you swimming okay? Are you getting out? Did the water dissipate off your property there? Kevin P, when it rains, it's rainy season, he has a swimming pool at the bottom of his house. So he just goes down there and goes swimming. That's all he needs. Put on your tea bag, go down there, your thong, your Speedo, and go swim. Go relax. Mark Richards, yes, Kevin P. I had to think that the raw sugarcane garden ridden up and mixed with crushed ice. They call it sugarcane drink. But I would rename it smoothie ice. You can drink something like that myself. They do chew on sugarcane here, just like they do in Florida and some other places. But you know how that is. Cambodia is like Philippines. Dig down 3 feet and you get water. Yeah, it is. It's really something here. I tell you, I never seen a water table like this before in my life. We literally can dig down and we get water. It's unbelievable. Kevin P. Not me, but the kids do. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. Relationships. We're talking about relationships today, and how is everybody's relationships and what it takes to maintain a relationship, and it's communication on both ends and talking and things out. Even on our hardest times, and never go to bed angry, even if you have to stay up all night. Never go to bed angry. Am I correct with that, honey? And if your Filipina does not want to talk to you, she has to talk to you before she goes to sleep, no matter what. Don't take no for an answer. And if she will eventually tell you. But just don't take no for an answer. If you let her go to bed angry, she's going to wake up angry. And then she's going to be more angry. And it's going to get worse. A lot of people just let it go. But you let it go, it's like a pimple needs to be popped. Eventually, it's going to get horrible for you. Let's see, James. I need to build a soundproof room in my house. Lock my girlfriend in there. Read that one. James saying. James, okay. How's your relationship? It's good. She's locked in the closet. No worries. No worries. I have the best relationship in the world. I never have to worry about anything because all I did, I locked my wife in the closet and she's okay. I just feed her every once in a while. She's okay. And I soundproof room. I can't hear her, so I'm doing good. Oh, it made me laugh. Mark King, I had this drink. Oh, I read that one. I'm sorry, I missed the other one. Yeah, no basements in the Philippines, though. That's exactly right.
No, some are.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm working in Katingilan, I stay in the basement.
You did?
Yeah, because I have 2 rooms there.
Yeah.
My employer's daughters on the other side.
Oh, okay. James. Let's see, kids are out swimming in the street. Yeah, I can see that. My relationship is really good right now with myself, and yeah, you're good. Mark, you got me, myself, and I in your relationship. So you can talk to any one of those 3 people at any time, and you'll be okay. And as long as you guys get along, you're fine. James in Italy says, "Oh my God, I get her in Philippines in the morning, June 17th. Rest of the day, then it's the big birthday party. My son turned 6. After that, I'll sleep a week." Yes, James. And you know what? You relax. Let me ask you, James. What are you gonna do with your puppy? Are you bringing your dog? I asked you this before, and I think I don't know if you replied. You may have already told me, but I don't know. What are you gonna do with your puppy, or your puppy going to someone else? Yeah, that's in the Bible. Don't let your sun go down on your anger, Mark. I don't let the sun go down on any kind like that. If someone has a problem, let's talk it out. If someone has a problem with me, let's talk it out. if I'm not your cup of tea, it's okay. But it's talk it out. And I've always been like that. My father's taught me that from a childhood. Don't ever let anybody overtake you. Don't let anybody. And he would actually sit down and here's some verses in the Bible I want you to read. I remember when I was 17. He came in there. My father was not really a religious man. He really wasn't. But there were times where God spoke to him and he says, okay, he gave me these verses. And one was the Ten Commandments. Is that legal? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Try being with a singer. I am. I got two. This one sings. This one will sing. This one will hum. This one will hum. And I think they're talking to me because my hearing is kind of shot and sometimes. And I hear them and I said, what? What'd you say? Huh? What? And they said, Daddy, nothing. I said, you just said something to me. And I'm thinking they're talking to me. I hear them talking and they're not talking, they're singing. And R will do that and Ruth will do it. And I think, what? And I think they're talking to me. And then eventually they'll say, no, what I was doing, had this tune in my head and I can't get rid of it. And I do that too. James is saying a friend will ship him to me maybe a month after I'm there. Oh, I see. So you go bring your puppy. That's good. He's guess what he has, Mommy?
What?
Yeah, he's
Chihuahua?
got a Chihuahua. James does. It's with him all the time. It's always he has a bed for him, and he's always with him. And I love that dog. I love watching that dog. James, you should do a video on your dog. Just do a video. Omer, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? We put a video on. He got like 2,000 views of dogs. People love dogs. People will watch dogs. They enjoy watching them. Just put it on. You'd be surprised. Or do a video short. Do a video short your dog. Like before coming to the Philippines. Or during I'm going to the Philippines. Like that. You'd be surprised. So Big Kev, how are you? And how's my good friend Pennsylvania Trucker? How you guys doing? Good to see you. Big Kev, I enjoy your videos. And long time no see. Thank you for coming on. I'm trying to teach my Filipino to forgive those who hurt us. Yes, let it go. Doesn't mean you're saying it's okay what they did, but forgiveness is a gift. We don't carry that anger around. You are exactly right. It's amazing how much anger you're carrying around. Somebody recently did something to me. It really hurt me. And it hurt to the bone. It really hurt. It broke my heart. And I felt anger the first few minutes. And I'm talking a few minutes, like half an hour. And I said, I have to forgive these people. I don't understand. And I said, I've got to forgive them. I've got to, because I'm going to carry anger with me all night. I won't be able to sleep. And believe it or not, I did. I was fine. The anger disappeared and I was fine. And I'm over it. I'm over it. Now it's more about going to the next step, doing something else there. Thank you, Tom. I enjoy your videos too. Yeah, Big Cab, it's always nice to see you, man. It really is. It's like when you come on, I'm sorry I miss them. I either miss them or I'm sleeping or whatever, but I enjoy your videos. And I'm sorry I haven't seen you in a while, the soundproof room is oh, I thought you were going to throw her in there. I'm sorry. Oh, that's what the disagreement is. Okay, the soundproof room is for her to sing. I see. Okay, I am so sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were going to throw her in the soundproof room and leave her in there. I'm sorry. No, let her sing. Yes. Get her a microphone and set up. You can buy them inexpensively and get her one of those karaoke machines and record it and do recordings. And you'll be surprised. Ruth, they use the Blessing House or they use one of these bedrooms. These bedrooms are really soundproof. The dB level in this house is unbelievable. And if you get it in tune right and get it set up right, you can do a lot of singing. Ruth does a lot of singing in the rooms, her and our. You like singing, honey?
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, soundproof rooms record. The Bible says for 7 times 70. Yeah, yeah. Mark, you're right. I did a message on my weekly gospel yesterday, the book of John, and the word talked about the word of God, and that's true. We're having a lockdown outside. Oh, having the lock on the outside, that is a possibility. James, James, you're funny. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't read that one. Well, you're supposed to help Daddy. You're supposed to help Daddy. How did I miss that one? Tom Shipman. Yeah, I heard us. Let it go. To mean you're saying it's okay. Yeah, forgive us. Tom Shipman says thieves hit our family hard this week. Father lost motorcycle stolen, then close cousin's phone and wallet stolen in a boarding house in CDO. I am so sorry to hear that, Tom Shipman. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry.
So, father-in-law's motorcycle found?
Did they find it yet? It's just gone. Then close cousin's phone and wallet stolen at a boarding house in CDO. A lot of times it's someone you know. It's someone that they know. Someone they know close. We've had the same thing happen to us, and it was someone close that did it, and we found them. They finally, the guilt got them. The guilt.
Russell Swartz, good morning.
Russell Swats, good morning. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. But you know what? Thieves are thieves, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I'm sorry that.
Yeah, if you have like things or in your property, you have to be secured first. Fence,
Yeah.
dog, like that, or
Yeah.
either CCTV.
And your purses don't leave. Ours had a phone stolen out of her backpack, and I'm sure it's someone she knew.
Yeah, because they're on the school, they're doing like, what's this? PE practice.
Yeah.
Then they gather all their bags on the side of the stage. Then they go later farther away. Like it's not far away, far away.
Yeah.
But when she came back,
People will steal. There's no doubt about it. People will steal anything you have. I don't care what it is. They will watch you. They'll steal. I'm sorry it happened to you, Tom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the family losing the things they lost. I hate that. I hate thieves. James, I'm sorry. I'm still laughing about that. Russell Swats, high five. Good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Tom, have you met anyone there that did not sing karaoke songs? You know what? I have not met anybody.
Anyway,
Everybody sings.
Anyway, Filipino are
Singers.
like they love to sing. Even
If they're horrible. I ask them, please, who's singing that karaoke, please stop because you don't sound too good. You're hurting my ears.
because
Please.
nothing when you are gathered together with the family, nothing like if women don't drink, that's the thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
Instead of chit chat, they will go singing.
Yeah.
It's good than chatting. So,
Yeah, it's better. It's better to right sing and then chit chat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Because
the chit chat.
you know what? Have
Chit-chat.
fun for singing because some will rent the karaoke that after you singing, you will show your
Yeah.
score.
Yeah.
If you're a good singer or horrible singer, then they will love each other. Like that's fun, like that. So that's the only thing we have here. So
Wait till I get singing. I promised the gang I'd sing a song. So I'm going to sing Amazing Grace at my birthday. So believe me, I will not publicize it. I will not hurt anybody's ears. And so I will not be online. Believe me. Tom Shipman, no, the motorcycle's probably Marawi.
oh.
Probably.
Yeah, the most motorcycle brand that it's easy to carnap here. The one is XRM.
XRMs, yeah.
Yeah, XRM.
I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I'm so sorry. Let me say something. No matter where you're at, I don't care if it's Davo or CDO, wherever it is, they're out there looking for stuff all the time. If you have your phone outside your hand, hold it in your hand. They can grab and snatch that phone out of your hand and be down the hallway before you
That's
blink.
why it's not advisable when you're in the public transportation.
Don't use your phone. We looked in the multicab the other day. Everybody in the multicab, but it was too late. Already passengers had it on their phones.
Or either in the bus, because you don't know who's
Yeah,
back and
who's in front of you. They could run off that bus at a bus stop. Say the bus stop's coming up. They could get up, move around as you're on your phone like this, and grab the phone and be outside the bus before you blink an eye. And who's going to catch them? Are you going to catch them? Maybe another Filipino might catch them. But if it's a young guy, you ain't catching that guy. Track. I'm sorry, Tom. James and Emily saying, Tom and Ruth, you guys have been blessing in my life, following you over 3 years now. Much admire and respect you guys. James, we respect you too. You guys, all you guys have been good members to the channel. James, I remember when you became on the channel. I remember it. And I remember looking at back in the day and you saying, I'm coming to the Philippines. I remember exactly when. There's so many guys. Paul Rosario's here. You guys remember Paul? I couldn't even begin to tell you how many people as long-time subscribers to the channel that are here now, that are exactly where they want to be. John Green. I mean, what's his name? Was just on here. I mean, he's here. What's his name? Said he'd never leave Tucson, Arizona. He's here. He's on the stream this morning. And I never would have thought he would have got here. I don't know how he sold all this stuff. He had so much stuff. I don't know how he got rid of all that stuff. So, and thank you so much, James, for saying that. God bless you, man. Mark King, do you not need to sing? For I am ready laughing now. Hey, amen. You don't have to worry. I'm not going to sing. I can't sing to save my life. I know better not to sing unless I'm alone in my car. So listen, God gives you abilities. God says, okay, I'm going to give you this ability. Mine's not singing. Mine's, I don't know what it is. It's something else. It's not singing. Now, her ability is singing. R can sing. R sings all the time. She can sing. Tom, you guys come to son's birthday. We'll put you on videoke. Gonna got a whole lechon pig at the resort and pool party thing. Sounds good, James. But hold on, let me think about that. No. I will come, though. No worries. Did you know what? I just said I'm not a singer. Yeah, I tell you what. I sing if you sing. How's that? I will sing if you sing. Randy Conrad.
Good morning.
Yeah, snatch and grab are the most common crimes here, but violent crimes. Yeah, snatch and grabs. CDO is known to have a lot of petty theft.
Yeah, but
CDO is known for that.
Like this time, minimized already. Maybe because they have
there's more police officers. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, they're out in force to check your driver's license. There, you're on a motorcycle. They're believe me, the police are out in force, and they acted more to the malls instead of security guards. They added actual guys with guns. You know, scratch and grab. Yeah. Is most common crime. Yeah, it's very rare. We may have it here, but this town's pretty clean. I mean, you're not going to have a lot of stuff. Now, will they steal your bike? Yes. Will they steal a bicycle? Yes. Will they take your bicycles out on the street? Yes. Will they steal your flour? Yes. If you have something outside the gate, will they steal your corn off the stalk?
If you have things, secure your property.
Yeah. Good morning, Randy Conrad again. I'm tempted to rent a karaoke machine to hear Tom sing. Hold on a minute. Let me think about that, Tom. I will sing when you sing. How's that? I'll wait till you come and we'll sing together. Except I'll sing like this. Yeah, that's my singing. So you'd have to do most of it. Yeah, I'm not a singer. Man. I sing with all our artists. Daddy, please stop. Please. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Tom. The only time I had something stolen was my house with someone who knew me. And most thefts are caused by someone that know you, believe it or not. Even
just observing.
Always.
They're watching you.
And the reason I know this, I've had background into that. I've had background into that arena. And I remember when we used to investigate some of those thefts, it was someone you know. And 90% of the time, it's someone you knew, someone in your family, someone your cousins, or someone that a next door neighbor that knew who you are. Really matter, you know. So that's really a big plus. Really a big plus. James, Tom, we should call chip in for that video. Tom, videotape. Yeah. Okay. Well, hold on a minute. Let me think. You can rent one, but I will be horrible at it. Do you live in the Philippines? Kevin B is in Cambodia. and long time subscriber also. Um, Kevin P was thinking about coming here to the Philippines, but he's got it postponed for a little while. We as a family love they love to sing, and I let them meaning I help them along. I'm the recording guy. I'm the guy who helps set up the recording stuff. So if they want to do it, I'm the guy who does the video when they sing. So I'm the guy that helps do that. But the family is singers. They're called a militant group, and they sing at weddings and anniversaries and funerals and things. And so all her sisters and family members sing, um, and they're really, really good singers. In fact, yesterday, if something comes on TV, a song, all of them start singing at the same time. It's really cute how they do it, but they're really good singers, and I enjoy listening to someone that can sing or can sing good too. I lost gold necklace, and Ty bought about 3,000 gold rings, $3,000. Whoa, whoa! There was a snatching in Valencia one time. iPhones, they'll snatch. Well, they'll do, especially multicabs. They'll just be walking down the street, multicab stop. All they got to do is reach in and grab it and run, guys. And it's crazy how that is. Okay, guys, 7:30 off to work. 25 minutes packing this up for the night. Okay, James, thank you so much for spending your valuable time. God bless, man. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today. And God bless you and see you. See you again.
You need to go pray.
Huh?
What time?
Yeah, I know. Emily sings better than anyone I've ever heard in the Philippines. High five. Shout out to Emily. Good, good, good. And you know what? Let her sing. Put her videos online. You have to watch the songs that she sings. Have her do some non-copyrighted songs. There are non-copyrighted songs. She's a good singer. She can sing them. And you can do that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are doing that. I told Claude. Claude's a good singer. Claude and Jessica. I told him to start singing. Why aren't you singing? He plays the guitar and he sings. I said, do your video, sing. Do what you're good at. Don't do stuff that you're, okay at, this, that, and other. If you can sing, sing. I told Ruth she needs to do more videos on her channel. We call it Ruth Singing.
Nah.
Nah. Do you like to sing?
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
But it's sometimes because on YouTube you cannot use -1 because it's copyright. So it's useless to upload like that.
Well, maybe you sing and put it on channel and don't monetize it. How's
If
that?
you have like that, so if you want to sing, just use the guitar, organ, or piano, or violin, like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the.
MJ, good morning. How you doing again, MJ? Mark Richards is saying, I'm moving to the Philippines from Michigan. Okay, Mark. Mark, you're a long-time subscriber also. Waiting to get my first Social Security check in a month or so. My girlfriend lives in Dumaguete. Awesome, Mark. High five. Mark Richard. Good for him. And Mark, you know something? See, I need to get a haircut. We're waiting on a pair of scissors. Ours fell apart. They're coming in today, 1,000 peso. Well, get this. They may be here. So I'm moving to the Philippines. So my girlfriend lives in Duma. So awesome. Good for you. So what do you do best and let others do the rest? Yeah, yes, exactly right. That's exactly. Scoot B. Great saying, Scoot. So Scoot, how you doing, my friend? How's work? How's everything at work? And are you doing well? You doing good? Yeah, Omer has to stay here too. We're going to go to town for lunch today. And Ruth's going to buy.
Internet is good.
Well, that's okay. Ruth's going to buy my lunch today. So I think we'll call the stream now. I love Phnom Penh.
All the tribe. Phnom Penh, that is in Taiwan, right? Oh, where's that?
Yeah.
Taiwan?
Yeah. So they offered you to take you to fire machine guns. Really? Really, Tom? That would be cool. I've never fired one of them. Tired. Do over 75 hours since Monday. Oh wow, Scoot. That's a lot of hours, man. That's what 13, 14 hours a day. What is that? Yeah, more. More than that. Wow. Well, be safe, my friend. Be healthy. Be healthy. Sorry, that's a lot of hours. So let's see. Mark Rich, yes, Tom, I will look you up as well and treat you Ruth to lunch. That sounds good. You can treat us, we'll treat you. Either way, it doesn't matter. Um, it doesn't matter at all. RPGs too. Oh wow, RPGs. Wow. I never fired one of those. I haven't fired any of that stuff. You know, standard guns. I have fired. Do 13 plus per day since I came back. Wow, Scoot, they missed you. They missed you. Good for you. You still working the same place? I know that I got a job offer, 2 job offers to start immediately. They called me. They want me to start immediately. I'm not going back to work. Have fun at lunch. I'll tell Ollie I said hi. Tom Shipman, how'd you know we're going there?
You tell me what.
I know, I'm just teasing him. I'm teasing Tom. Hey, son, how are you? Carolina Hillbilly. Hi, son. How is laundry? How you doing on laundry, son? How's everything with you? Good to see you, my friend. You know, that's a guy, I like to meet Carolina Hillbilly sometimes. He's here in the Philippines. Really good guy. Yeah, so, son, how is everything? I'd like to see my son sometimes. Well, you need to call more often. NSA Key, good morning. Another good friend. Really appreciate videos and positivity. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Ruth and I appreciate it. Mr. Ullman now finally took a nap. Over here we got my baby daughter. There she is. She hid. Oh, so look at, she's gonna hide. See, she's hiding again. So I got my baby daughter over there. She's hiding. So she's no daddy. I'm not my. Yeah. So next time we'll have a family, all 3 of us. So thank you guys again. I'll call the stream and yeah, we're going to head to town. You know, time we get situated here. And I want to thank everybody for always spending their valuable time with me today. And thank you so much for coming on, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Carolina Hillbilly. Oh, earthquake. Oh, man.
Oh my.
I thought everyone there in the Philippines liked pictures taken. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, I'm surprised R didn't do it. She's just not ready. Her hair is not ready, she said, I think. So good morning, and thank you for coming on, Kevin P., Mark King, Carolina Hillbilly's son, NSA Key, Tom Shipman, Scoop B, thank you, Mark Richard, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Mark Richards, MJ, thank you for coming on today. Kevin P., Randy Conrad, thank you, Randy. Russia Swats, thank you for coming on today. James and Emily, thank you for coming in. Big Kev, thank you for coming on. Spend your valuable time today. Thank you, Big Kev. James and Emily, Mark King, Kevin P. I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody here. Tom Shipman, thank you for coming on today. We had quite a few guys on here. Let's see, who am I missing here? Hong Island, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Hong Island, I like that. Wolf and John, thank you for coming on today. You guys check that out. Jaja, okay. Thank you for coming on today. Barry Carey, good morning. Thank you for coming on today. Albert Dog Einstein, good morning. Great channel, guys. That's a great channel. The other one to know. I haven't seen you in a while, and thank you for coming on today. Robert T, good morning. Arlene, thank you for coming on today. Thank you, Miss Arlene. Thank you, Russ and Swats. Thank you, Gary T. Always a pleasure, Gary T. Joe and Jeannie, good morning. Thank you for coming. Gemma, Jim and Rose, thank you for coming on today. Jay Mag, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time today. Robert T, thank you for coming on today. Mr. Mitch Brumwell, the spaceman, keep doing the good work and selling at MegaCon Orlando Convention Center. Thank you for Club Crisp. I wonder if it's the cookies or the chips. Michael and Heidi, thank you for coming on today. T. Wicks, thank you for coming on today. Paul S., thank you. Don't make me roll after it. Pumpkin Joe, thank you, Pumpkin Joe. Maureen, Michelle, and Ken Unger.
Paul S.
Yeah, Miss Victoria
Victoria Bryce.
Bryce, thanks for coming on today. Ken Unger, thanks for coming on today. Pumpkin Joe, Joe and Jeannie, Paul S. Who else? Ogre.
Over my toe.
Christopher Meany, come on. Thanks for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Graham, thank you. Bus stop. Hey, bus stop. Miss Ruth and Tom, Philippine Adventures, thanks for coming on today. Graham, thank you for coming on. Scoot, thank you for coming on today. Rick Morris, thank you for coming on. That is it. We'll go back to that. I hope I got everybody. Tom Shipman, see you later. My good friend Tom, I hope you're well. Our walk. Good morning.
Tomcat in the pull-up.
Tomcat. Enjoyed your
Bob
show.
Peterson.
Thank you. Tomcat, how you doing, my friend? Scoot. Okay, selfies, yeah. Bob Peterson, good morning. So I want to thank everybody. Ruth thanks you for sure. I know it. And we really appreciate it. And RR, you want to say anything, RR? You don't want to say anything? Okay. RR don't want to say anything. But I will say this. God bless everybody.
Bye.
I'll see you guys next time. Next Sunday,
Bye,
9-ish, 8:30-ish.
Bye, babies.
You get Bubba's over here.
Bye,
Get
babies.
Bubba's.
Babies.
Yeah, bye. Say bye,
Bye.
Omer. Look at the camera over here. Yeah, see yourself in there. What are you doing there? Yeah, my mommy's there. He's a good boy. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.